Hey everyone, how y'all doing? Got another budget knife video for you. And today I thought I'd show you this knife that I won. And it's the Kershaw Barstow, and it's a folding dagger. Just kidding. Actually, it's not a real dagger. The top of it's not sharp. It's only got an edge going down one side, but it looks like a dagger. I think it's pretty cool looking. But before we get into the knife, um, explain how I won this. I won it off from Instagram and Chris Mack's Instagram page, which is it's underscore Chris underscore Mac. Now, I follow my Instagram, and he also has a YouTube channel that I subscribe to, and the channel name is Chris Mack, and it's KRISMAK. I'll try to leave links to both his YouTube and Instagram down below. Go check him out. Subscribe to his channel. Follow my Instagram. I'm sure he'd appreciate it. He does knife videos, gun videos, EDC, other things. Some good stuff. But back on his Instagram page one night, he decided to do an impromptu giveaway, which was basically a trivia question, and the first correct answer would win a knife. He didn't specify what knife, but I made a couple of guesses. He started giving clues. I mean, I wasn't the only one. There was other people trying to guess. So I gotta give some credit to the wife. I ran out where she was, read her the question, read her the clues, and I almost had the answer. The answer was bouncing around in my head, formulating itself, and she blurted out the answer. So I frantically responded with what she said, and I won. So, like I said, he didn't specify what knife, so he messaged me with a link to his video that he did on this. He did a review, which I actually saw before, but I watched it again, and I'm like, yeah, man, I think that's pretty cool looking. Yeah, I'll take it. So obviously, after I won it, I started doing, researching it, watching review videos on YouTube, and I found Big Red EDC's video he did, and absolutely he nailed it right on the head when he said, "This knife brings out your inner 13-year-old," and that's what it does. Now think about it: when you're 13 years old, if you had this knife, it's black, it's got cool blue accents on it, spring assisted, flies open, looks like a dagger. Admit it, you'd be walking around thinking you're quite a little badass, 13-year-old badass. And I know I would have. So yeah, this brings out my inner 13-year-old, and I do like it. So thanks, Chris, for putting on the impromptu giveaway and giving me a chance to win this. Um, so that's the backstory. Enough rambling on. We'll do some size comparisons. I'll go over the specs, talk about it a little bit, and that'll be it. So, like I said, this is spring assisted. The only other spring assisted knife I have is a Kershaw hot wire. The first knife I bought when I wanted to get back into EDC and a knife. You can see the Barstow is quite a bit bigger, and I think this brought my inner 13-year-old out also. Another Kershaw Shuffle 2, quite a bit smaller, but they both have that black wash finish, and I really do like the black wash finish on both of these. Now, my favorite budget Kershaw that I have is the Atmos, and you can see the Atmos is just a little bit smaller. So this is an awesome knife. Check these out. Let's try the Ontario Rat Model 2. Now these are almost exactly the same size if they're not. Very, very, very close. Same blade length, same handle length. And let's try Para 3 Lightweight. Again, this one is very close to being the same size if it's not. Looks like the same blade length, same handle length. So that's it for the size comparisons. Hopefully you know what one of those are and compare it to this. So the specs, you got 7 inches overall length. You got a 3-inch 8CR 13 MOV steel blade. They say it's a spear point. It's got that dagger design. It's flat ground from halfway down. The thickest part is in the center because both sides flat ground. Blade thickness is 0.13 inches thick. Like I said, that'd be in the middle. So it's a short flat grind. It's not the sharpest or the sliciest knife. And I did strap it. So, but slices paper decent. It'll still cuts through cardboard. Not as good as some knives, but does the job. Paracord. Actually, no problem with paracord. Cut right through that. Rides on bronze washers. I guess that's spring assisted opening. It's a liner lock. And right now there is a little blade play side to side. I think I can fix that with adjusting the pivot. There's no lock rock, so should be able to adjust that. It's got steel liners. They're solid. They're not milled out or anything. Handle's 4 inches long. GFN scales. It's got design milled into it. Gives some decent grip. You got a left hand, right hand tip up. Very nice deep carry pocket clip. It is a little stiff, but I don't really have a problem getting it in and out of my pocket. The clip is very similar to Benchmade bug out clip. It's got this flat part, but very similar. The thickness of the handle is quite thick. It's hair over 1/2 inch. I don't know exactly what it is, but it's a little thicker. Handle is about 1 inch tall this way. So it's not the smallest carry in your pocket, but it doesn't carry bad. You got two tabs sticking out, but the flipper tab, if you had it in, you do feel it because it's a little wider. You can hit it, but there's nothing sharp on it. I'll get more into that in fit and finish. Ergos on this, since the handle is a little bit thicker and taller, fits my extra large glove hands pretty good. I don't feel the pocket clip. I get a good 4-finger grip on it. You got the double tab that definitely locks you into place. You're not going to slide up. There's no jumping on top of the blade or anything. And you know, this might bother people kind of being in the way, but definitely if you're had a pierced open bags, piercing and stuff, you're not going to slide up. He's lock your hand in place. Fit and finish is overall looks pretty good. And you got some extra little details like the blue spacers in the tabs, blue barrel spacers, standoffs. Otherwise, you got the black wash finish on the blade, on the clip. All the hardware is black. Everything seems the liners are black washed. No sharp spots anywhere. Not on these tabs. Not around the clip, not around the bottom of the knife and the corners. It's all pretty smooth. You got decent access to the liner lock. It's easy access. Close it one-handed easy, even though it's spring assisted. Now, the hot wire is really got a really strong spring, so it's a little bit harder to close one-handed, where this is quite easy. Yeah, so I usually say what I don't like about it. Well, 8CR13 MOV I don't have a real issue with. I prefer something better like 9CR or whatever, D2, BD1N, I like a little stronger edge retention steels, but I got plenty of 8CR13 MOV blades. Just have to sharpen them more often, take care of them. It's a little thick. I'm not sure why it has to be so thick. There's plenty of room. You can see there's plenty of room around that blade. It could be thinner, but really overall, I think it's a neat knife. Like Big Red said, brings out your inner 13-year-old. What can I say? Price on this on Blade HQ, I looked it up, about 26 bucks. So for 26 bucks, guess it's not too bad. There's some other options. $4 or $5 more, you can get the Atmos. Same blade steel, 8CR13 MOV. But it's got bearing pivot, G10 scales. You got this little carbon fiber overlay, which is it looks okay. Deep carry clip. $5 more. This is a good knife. I really like this one. But again, 25 bucks. You get the cool factor of the dagger blade and shaped blade and the black handle, and actually ergos are not bad. Fits my hand pretty good. So I guess that's it. The Kershaw Barstow. I keep trying to say Barlow, but it's Barstow. 26 bucks. Something that interests you, I think it's cool. Go check them out. I know they're on Blade HQ and probably Amazon and wherever. But guess that's it for the knife. Don't forget to go check Chris Mack's YouTube channel and Instagram. And as always, if you like this video, hit the like button. Leave a comment down below. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't. And until next time, bye.